Well, buddy, listen, you're on a collision course now, you and Bobby, with Doc and Gordy. And the following week, September 12th episode of World Championship Wrestling, you guys would defeat an enhancement team. And this match here, Arn, is more of a storytelling device. You guys were confronted by Rick Steiner after the match, and we're going to check it out. We have 4 total clips this week. This is clip 3. This is September 12th, 1992.
The dog-faced gremlin, they want you guys, they want you badly.
Well, they can want all they want. It's an old story. It's over with. We beat them last week, and we took the #1 contender spot. The story now is Terry Bam Bam Gordy and Dr. Death back from Japan, and I know his flaw. He knows I know his flaw, and I promise you, they know it now. Speaking of Bobby and Arn.
Arn Anderson, shades out of the Minnesota Wrecking Crew, so much tag team heritage when you get these two guys together. And the people I talked to, everywhere I went last week, I covered the Falcons game with the New York Jets. They were all talking about the Steiners losing to Anderson and Eaton.
Well, I'm sorry. It wasn't upset in some people's eyes. I called it. I said it was going to happen. These two guys are the greatest tag team wrestlers. Steiners are no lightweights. They've got the best record ever in WCW, but they're not the #1 contenders. It's over. Terry, it's you now. It's you and Doc.
Great tag team work here by Anderson and Eaton, tagging in and out. Looks like they're going for submission. They're working on the arm of the young man. This is a very sadistic team. Man, that is a brutal maneuver. He's got that wide base. He's got it wrenched in. And the kid says, I quit. It's over. Yet another submission victory for the #1 contenders for the World Tag Team titles. Fans, this is our Jolly Rancher Colossal Crunch instant replay. Jolly Rancher candies, the great taste of fruit squared. All right, Michael, a submission victory. Obviously, your sights set on Williams and Gordy, but you better not forget about the Steiner brothers.
The Steiners can forget it. It's over. We beat you last week. Enough said. Terry Bam Bam Gordy. What?
Hey, say, what you gotta take on you guys to be for World Tag Titles? I can beat you. I can beat you. I can beat you. And I know I can beat you. Let's do it right now.
Well, he's made a challenge, gentlemen. Is Hayes going to fight Rick Steiner? Rick Steiner without his brother. He came out, he wants to take either one, another Scotty Steiner. The Steiner brothers are ready. Fans, we're out of time. We'll see you tomorrow on the main event.
All right, so quick thing here, Arn. You guys had just beaten the Steiners to go on to Doc and Gordy. The whole match is spent talking about Doc and Gordy. But then all of a sudden, the creative for this one is let's reintroduce or bring back in the Steiners and close the show that way. Do you think this is confusing, or are you okay with this?
I'd like to saw Doc and Gordy.
Yeah.
That's chronological order.
That's right.
You move past the Steiners to, I mean, you've jumped across that log or whatever you want to say about it. It's time to move on, I think. Felt a little bit out of place.